Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be going over why the Moorestown Mall in Moorestown, New Jersey is in trouble of becoming a dead mall. So this mall, originally, before 2017, had four anchors. A Macy's that was a former Strawbridge's and Clothier, a Lord & Taylor store, a Sears and Roebuck store, and a Boscov store. The mall currently only has one anchor, and that is Boscov's. And now we're going to go over the history of the closure of the three anchors at the Moorestown Mall in Moorestown, New Jersey. So in January of 2017, it was announced that Macy's, which used to be Strawbridge's and Clothier, became Macy's in 2006, would be closing at the mall. Now, mind you, this space right here has been replaced by a HomeSense and a Sierra Trading Post. However, I do count it as a anchor loss at the mall. So Macy's at the mall is now gone completely, and it won't be coming back, but it did come back as other tenants. And then 2 years later, in 2019, Lord & Taylor was acquired by Latote, and within the deal, they announced 5 store closures, and the Moorestown store at the Moorestown Mall in Moorestown, New Jersey, closed earlier this year in January of 2020. So Lord & Taylor is completely gone. By the way, Lord & Taylor is going out as a company. And then, after Lord & Taylor's announcement, after Lord & Taylor closed, about 1 month later, it was announced that Sears and Roebuck, the last Sears and Roebuck in the southern New Jersey area, right near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, would also be closing. And this Sears, along with New Brunswick, Livingston, and Woodbridge, closed on Saturday, April 11th, 2020, right at the height of the coronavirus pandemic. So Sears and Roebuck, which this was the only 3-level store at the mall, is now gone completely. That also counts the Auto Center too. Which means this mall only has a Boscov's left. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, Boscov's could very well look into moving into Cherry Hill if JCPenney were to ever pull the plug. Now, I have also heard several rumors that Pennsylvania Real Estate Investment Trust actually gave up control of this mall, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense. Considering just down the road from this mall, you have the Cherry Hill Mall, which still has its Macy's, it has a Nordstrom, and it has a JCPenney, and Boscov's could very well look into moving into the former JCPenney space should JCPenney need to necessarily close that store to keep the company profitable for the foreseeable future. So the Moorestown Mall is in a lot of trouble. The mall has not had a single renovation. It has 3 anchor vacancies, really 2. If you don't count the replacement for Macy's, which was HomeSense and Sierra Trading Post, but they could very well. I think the future for this mall, guys, is probably a town center oriented thing. This mall is pretty much toast at this point, especially considering you have Cherry Hill down the road, and just about 20 minutes south you have Deptford Mall. I don't think this mall has a foreseeable future. It's only a matter of time before tenants on the interior of the mall pull out and relocate to the Cherry Hill Mall in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. But this mall is in a lot of trouble, guys. Like I said, so, Macy's closed in 2017. Lord & Taylor closed earlier this year. Sears closed. The closure this year was announced last year. So Lord & Taylor closed earlier this year, back in January, like right after New Year's. And then Sears closed in April of 2020, right when the coronavirus pandemic was peaking. So this mall is in a lot of trouble, and considering with the way that anchor stores are going right now, I don't see these anchor stores ever being filled again with department stores, considering we're having trouble filling in some anchor spots back where I live. We're losing 2 Lord & Taylors, we're losing Century 21, so this mall is in a lot of trouble, and the movie theater could very well close, and I think the structure as a whole is probably going to come down at some point. So anyways, guys, that's about going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that will be it.